Hello friends, let's read some energy. It's Gizmo's tail right there. Alright, ancestors of the highest way, what's the message? He's blessing her. There's Gizmo, good boy. He's blessing the computer. Good boy, Gizzy. Come here, baby. Come here, my lovey. Come here. He's gonna go up in his little bed, I think. We've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. We've also got the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. So we might have an air and an earth sign who's like being a little fishy. We could also have somebody who's not being very smart with their money too. Just take what resonates. The Six of Wands here, though, that's great energy. It's energy of recognition. It's energy of success, victory. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that energy is kind of like slow and steady wins the race. Or the advice with that, clarifying the situation, is slow and steady wins the race. What the hell is going on with this King of Pentacles and Queen of Swords in the reverse position? You guys want to see the cards. And I'm using the Erotic Fantasy Tarot. It was just, I just grabbed it. So, if you guys, want to know. Hi, Gizzy. Hi, baby. Can I give you kisses? Oh, my goodness, my good boy. I love you so much. Good boy. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that's pretty good. This is why the deck is called Erotic Tarot, too. Okay. Oh, Gizmo flipped over a few cards, too. Interesting. Oh, I was wondering about this. Thank you, Gizmo. I feel like there's somebody or some energy that was trying to manifest, like, some sort of, like, chaos and confusion with regards to somebody's twin flame journey, or with regards to somebody's, because I feel like this is definitely a love reading. Like, I pulled the Erotic Fantasy deck. I just grabbed deck. We've got, so, but I feel like that's just not, that can't be stopped, especially here with the Six of Wands. So let's keep pulling some cards. Maybe somebody was trying to mess with somebody's money, or somebody was trying to mess with somebody's, just trying to fuck with somebody so that they, we'll pull more cards. I feel like it, the Sun card, okay. Yeah, don't mess with my, don't you steal my sunshine. Like, somebody was trying to steal somebody's sunshine to make it so that it would be very difficult for them to ascend and heal. What else? Spirit, ancestor, lies, white light, or awaken and ascend, awaken, heal, and then ascend, right? That's kind of the way that it goes. right, Spirit wants me to, like, explain. So, like, awakening is like, you know, doing shadow work, having a dark night of the soul, and then you heal from that. You have to, you know, raise your frequency, conjure the light out of, you know, the darkness, of generally speaking, it's not always the case, but there's some sort of cathartic release or some sort of emotional something that needs to be released. And then that leads to an ascension, which is, I guess, kind of also part of the awakening, where then it's you're on another timeline and that shit just doesn't matter, really. It doesn't hit you anymore, so to speak. Like, okay, so what else, Spirit? Okay, I think we're done with this erotic tarot deck, or erotic fantasy, rather. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it's like somebody was trying to manifest chaos within a, like, relationship dynamic. I'm going to assume it's a romantic relationship dynamic. But while they were trying to manifest this into your life, you were manifesting positive things into your life, manifesting abundance into your life, which does not necessarily have to be physical wealth, but it can also just be like physical health too. So you were trying to manifest good things into your life. Like, maybe there was a separation between you and your counterpart, you and this person, and, like, maybe even you knew this was happening, or I feel like maybe your guides gave you some indication that this may have needed to happen. Maybe you forgot that it needed to happen, or hi, hello, good boy. Take me back, please, Spirit, Ancestors of the Highest White Light. What was the message? Cats. They're just so cute and distracting. I got Gilligan out on the front porch right now. I'm looking at him. We'll see who else comes around. Oh, Gizmo's getting ready to take a little nappy nap. And this brother on the other side of the window. That's beautiful. Okay. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords. I feel like you know the truth about this. Yeah. See, somebody knows that this was going to happen. Oh, the cats are so cute. We just gotta get. Oh, Gizmo, say hi. Well, hello. Oh, sorry. You're just so cute. How can you not? Okay. All right. Ten of Swords in the reverse position. So, whoever you are, you really had to stay in your power, stand in your power, stay in your power, conjure the light. Like, I feel like maybe somebody might even be just fucking exhausted by conjuring the light. I'm also feeling like, okay, just take what resonates here. You know what? Let me pull some cards. Ten of Wands. There might... Five of Cups. Oh, yeah. That's a heavy burden. And that would break my heart too. And, okay, so, there's something about sex though, like, for sure, like, I'm gonna pull cards just to clarify and make sure that this is something that I need to say. Ace of Discs, true love. Oh my gosh. Now I'm hearing Dick's Sporting Goods. Like, maybe somebody needs to start working out. Okay. Maybe there's some sexual tension that somebody needs to release by working out. Okay. it's almost like this couple, whoever you are, you and your person are incredibly good at alchemizing things, and maybe you are used to alchemizing things together. Maybe you are used to alchemizing things together having sex, you know, the battery effect. But two temples need to be very clear and clean in order to be able to conjure that kind of light. But I feel like whoever you are destined to conjure that kind of a collective light. Just take what resonates, okay? And there's like some energy here, it doesn't matter what sign it is, but there's some energy here who's trying to make it so that you and this person don't come together to conjure this sort of creative light. This healing light, whether it is with sex or without sex, but it's what it is. Something up real quick. Somebody might, okay, there's a certain lack of focus that was trying to be sort of like manifested into somebody's life. Okay, there's this so there's a needing to, like, it's almost like fight, freeze, flight, right? It's like maybe somebody knew how to like trigger this freeze response in you or in somebody. So maybe that's why somebody needs to go to the gym too, just to get the body moving and to get out of this freeze fight flight response, right? Let's actually look that up. The freeze response is one of the body's involuntary automatic stress responses to perceived danger, along with fight and flight. Fight, the body prepares to face a threat aggressively with signs like increased anger, a desire to yell, and an urge to lash out. Flight, the body urges the person to flee the danger with signs like fidgeting and an urge to run. So maybe somebody needs to go for a run too. Maybe that will help. Freeze, the body becomes immobile and unable to react to the threat with signs like decreased heart rate and holding one's breath. Oof, I do that. Sometimes I forget to breathe. It's so bad. Especially since I moved and there were like all these shootings here in this neighborhood, man. Like I'm going to be honest, like I definitely need to work on this myself. I used to run a lot, but since there were like shootings and stuff like that, I don't really run outside all the time, often. I used to wake up at like 5 in the morning, and that was like my time to, like, you know, just be like quiet and go for a run. I gotta figure that out for myself. But okay, yeah, the body becomes immobile and unable to react to the threat. So maybe it's like somebody is let's pull more cards. 10 of discs. 8 of cups. Somebody has an escapist mentality. So somebody, I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is the karmic's energy, and I don't really care about the karmic and I don't want to know about the karmic. And what Spirit is trying to do is have me explain why the karmic is doing what the karmic is doing. But I don't really care about the karmic. I don't want to know about the karmic. So I'm fighting with this reading right now and this energy right now and my spirit guides right now. So let's somebody has an escapist mentality and they're trying to project that escapist mentality onto you, but really what they've done is they've traumatized you into this freeze, this fight, flight, freeze sort of response. But I feel like whoever you are, you're kind of like slowly and surely like getting like your shit back together. Like somebody's healing. And I feel like somebody might even, right, yeah, the 9 of discs with the 4 of swords. Right, yeah. You're healing. Somebody's healing. So as you're healing and you're doing all of whatever these cord cutting rituals or just healing into a space where they can't reach you anymore, like on the astral plane, like psychically they cannot access you anymore. Okay, so some different ways that you can cut people off who are trying to access you psychically. Usually it's like, for me, it's like if I just keep them out of my space in my life, usually I have to like command their energy out. So, you know, have a conversation with your ancestors. But, okay, how about this? If there's somebody who I know that should not be in my life, who has monitoring spirits or who sends monitoring spirits to attach themselves to me, I have a pretty good idea of who those people are. I think I used to, like, take notes and, like, write these things down. But, you can usually tell pretty well. I think, the energy just doesn't feel good. And after you see these people, like, things might happen. Like, weird things, unlucky things, lower frequency things, so to speak, right, might happen. So that would be indicative of somebody who is not really either on the same frequency and has lowered your frequency, and your ancestors are like, hey, what happened? We need to raise this frequency. And then you try to raise your frequency, and then there's all of this, like, psychic, like, astral travel interference, right? Like, psychic, static, or, you're hearing voices that you've not heard before, so to speak, or, like, and usually the voices that, the monitoring spirits, I feel like their voices are, like faster and like quieter, and you just, it's, I don't know. So, but okay, so I digress. There might be somebody who is really learning. Okay, all right. Okay, a new message is coming through. There's somebody who might be really learning themselves so well that now this just will not have any sort of an effect. It's kind of like, I'm also hearing this too, so yeah, it's kind of like somebody who, if you try to, I'm saying attack, but the word really is like verbally attack, or if you try to bully somebody who has, been well read in psychology, and that person, whoever the person who is really well read in psychology, just as somebody's trying to bully, we'll say this is you, who's well read in psychology, or knows some shit, or maybe has their ancestors, explaining people to you as people are, trying to fuck with you. It's like that's okay, that's who you are, all right? Or that's the point that you're getting to, where it's kind of like nobody can fuck with you because you kind of already understand everything. We can't understand everything, right? Because energy is always shifting and moving, and things are always evolving, and things are always being created and destroyed and all of that, right? But it's like somebody is, somebody might also be like reviewing, or had to, I'm also hearing like had to review some very painful things that have happened to them to help them to understand certain like karmic patterns, or certain lower entity energy patterns that is making you like bulletproof. Okay? What else? All right. Somebody could have been like boasting about their wealth. There might be like a disparity between, it's almost like, how do I say this without, there could have been people who were like boasting, or even like maybe poverty shamed, or there might be some sort of like disparity, or it's like, it's like you really know who your real friends are when you're in trouble and you can't help them. When the friends who help you when you're in trouble and you can't help them, those are your real friends. Like, but I'm also hearing like don't confuse that with like love bombing too, because there was this other image that I was getting. I've been getting this for a few days actually. I guess I'm just gonna have to explain it, and hopefully it is relevant in the reading, but there was this message that I was getting where it's like, whoever you are, if this reading resonates with you, mezzanine, I don't know, maybe somebody likes to go to the orchestra or something like that, but if this reading resonates with you, okay, and if this part resonates, but there's like this message where it's like you have like a twin flame who is somehow associated with, or you have, it's like weird, it's like you are connected to somebody who a karmic intentionally connected themselves to in order to know what your moves would always be, and to know how you're evolving, and to know how people are coming in for you, so to speak, to almost like love bomb you. Oh god, this is insane. To almost like love bomb you, and like if they can't mirror you, so to speak, then they're going to mirror, like, maybe they're mirroring the person that you're connected to, which is mirroring you. And it's making it seem like somebody's healed. Just take what resonates, you guys. I swear, I know this sounds, but there's also something about like maybe somebody had to go through like this, the 5 of discs, okay? Like maybe somebody was in like a space, like a space where like they couldn't really do anything, and it was really difficult, but it was to see how other people would treat you. To really like, not only do you have the gift of discernment, but like now also it's like, because maybe these people were so like in your heart, like, and you are just such a good person, like you just couldn't bear to really, I don't know, but there's something about this also that's helping to even create more discernment for you. So it's like, I'm hearing like pulling the wool, right? Well, I just heard sheep, but pulling the wool over one's head, or okay, these people have been exposed to you. There's a certain situation that you were put in where people were exposed to you, and now you see them for who they are, and now there's some sort of grounding and meditation process that needs to happen, or is happening. This could be happening like with you and your, divine counterpart, or the person who is like coming in, your soulmate, your twin flame, your kingdom spouse, whatever you want to call it, the person who is in alignment, whose authentic frequency is in alignment with your authentic frequency in this lifetime to do what is best for the collective consciousness. Okay, whoever that person is. Let's pull some more cards. Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, the Phoenix rising from the ashes. See, that's you. That's you, boo. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Here, like this, it's like you don't even have to fight. You just pull up your, your armor, your suit of armor with all of your ancestors and the Holy Spirit. Oh, not like this energy. Seven of Cups, yeah. In the reverse position, you're out of the illusion. The Hanged Man, yeah. Like, you had to look at things differently with the Hierophant in the reverse position, too. Also, unorthodox thinking, shifting in perspective. And maybe somebody also needed to unalign from some sort of a religious cult, I'm actually hearing, too. Or some sort of religious beliefs. There's like an energy here who it's like whoever you are, you can do anything, really. And it's like almost if you were to have been allowed to do anything in this life, you could have done really like anything. Now we have spirit guides, and we have like ancestors and soulmates and stuff like that help us to, find our path and put us on a path that helps the collective. So I also feel like you are very obedient in that way, but it's almost like this karmic energy or whatever could see your capabilities and ability to do whatever you want, and by them, for whatever reason, be it jealousy, be it I don't fucking know, they tried to prevent you from being able to do whatever you want to do, which is dumb, because whatever you want to do is really you are a warrior of light, a warrior of the divine order, I'm hearing, okay? So it's like you have free will, but you are obedient to God. So by closing this for you, by making this harder for you, it's actually making like God's plan. They're fucking with God's plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, so somebody's in their ego, like trying to create a dynamic, a dominant, like a dominance, sort of like a paradigm where they're the emperor or the king or the queen or the god, really. They don't even know, I don't even think they know that they're doing this, but that doesn't matter because it's still not okay. And, the way we learn from these things, if we're not being, self-accountable and listening to our ancestors and our spirit guides and the soulmates and soul tribe that were put into our life to help us to do this. I'm hearing again, like, leave the loss behind. From that song, Breaking Benjamin. What the hell does he say? Now it's time. I can't even think of the words real, but Beryl. There's a hurricane called Beryl. Beryl, you guys, is a great mineral, crystal, for people who astral travel and do like a lot of like if you travel different like frequencies and resonance, if you are a like a shapeshifter, so to speak, if you jump timelines and stuff like that and you know do that shit for God or whatever. But beryl is a really good crystal for that. What was I just gonna look up? Breaking Bad. I feel like there's been a lot of like Kundalini awakenings and light activations too, and a lot of like so like if you have like say you channel energy from multiple different timelines or multiple different worlds. You know what I mean? Like maybe you channel the Galactic Federation, and then maybe you also have, I don't judge, maybe you have some alpha draconian ancestral some shit in your blood. You know what I mean? And they're giving you, you know, insights. Be careful with that, but I'm very serious about that. But beyond that, maybe you channel the Galactic Federation, and then you're jumping frequency again, and you're channeling from your ancestors, and then you're jumping frequency again to connect with a different, you know, then you're channeling, I don't know, like maybe you're, you know, the land that you're on, whatever ancestors are on the land that you're on, and so you're jumping all of these frequencies, and then maybe you're channeling your, you know, Lumerian ancestors, which is another frequency from another location, right? Beryl is really, really good for that. Like, I know for me, I get really bad migraines, but beryl helps a lot. Okay, Breaking Benjamin, rather. I Will Not Bow. I think that's the name of the song, yeah. Yeah, he goes, "Fall! Now the dark begins to rise." Yeah. Leave the lost and dead behind. Now's your chance to run for cover. It's like somebody, yeah, I don't want to change the world. I just want to leave it colder. Light the fuse and burn it up. Take the path that leads to nowhere. That's like somebody has chosen that path. Like, leave the lost and dead behind. Leave them behind. They have their own lessons that they need to go through. But I feel like if you haven't already done this, you're going to do this. And once you get through this, whatever this is, this awakening, this awakening to new information, this perspective shift, this ascension, I feel like it's just going to naturally happen. Like, it's just, certain things are just going to shift in your brain. That's kind of how it happens for me usually. So, all right, I feel like that's the reading. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.